The economy is facing another serious problem. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, welcome to the show. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's red hot topic, let me politely ask you, give a video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. Very important to stay close to the channel in these very tricky times indeed. Welcome to the show. We're going to package a good one today. We're going to go outside, Southern California, take a look at some beautiful beaches. Although I'm seeing something lurking out there that most people are not seeing. This should be a new one for us today. I don't think I've seen many people cover this one, but I think we have something definitely lurking beneath. The waters are now, in fact, shark infested. Can't wait to show you a little clip. Small clip, but enough to drive our point home. But the reality is this, my friends. Here's what happened. Let's kind of examine what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now through the crisis. All circles back to the crisis. We talk about this here at the show. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. I'd love to have you. Love to have you. Thank you to all my faithful supporters. It's been a pleasure, an honor, an absolute privilege working with a lot of you. Whew, insanity, this stuff. Insane. So the reality is, this is what we saw. During lockdowns, a lot of businesses were held up through stimulus to go ahead and pay their bills, pay their employees, blah, 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 PPP loans. We flooded the economy with way too much money. It got euphoric. We put nitroglycerin into the economy's engine, and we overheated it. It ran great for a minute, but now it's about ready to blow. So I've shown you a lot of stores here in my backyard. I know you have them. Malls shutting down, retail evaporating, office buildings sucking air, commercial properties in big trouble. We have it all, but most people are just clueless driving around. Where's the cheap gas? That's what we're concerned with, right? How can I save some money? Did you see eggs went down 10%, 10 cents a dozen? That's what we're excited about. We are just very short-sighted. I'm seeing something very alarming because you see, even here in my backyard, or a city where I live, about 100,000 people or so, a destination city, euphoric, $1 million district, episode of $1 Million Listing, celebrities and rich people tripping over each other just to get into the Starbucks. We got that all here. We got that. 2 malls in town. One's on life support, evaporated, 50% occupancy at best. The other one's probably not doing much better. Both anchor stores. All malls in America will have 2 anchor stores. You have a big store on opposing ends and then a bunch of little shops in the middle. That's the basic design for a mall. At least 2 anchor stores. And then the little stores rely on the anchor stores bringing people in to shop their stores. And then we base it on foot traffic. We come up with our rent rates and what we're going to do. Both of my malls, one mall, the one that's downtown in the city center, which still has the streets shut down for sidewalk cafes, even though we're open. It's stupid, blowing it. They've lost both their anchor stores. All their other stores are on life support, dropping like flies. The other one has one anchor store, but the other one's gone. And the stores that are moving in are like thrift stores and consignment stores and not retail. They are on life support, but it gets better. Or worse, depending on how you look at it. So a lot of these companies were held up temporarily during the crisis, and then once we got reopened and the money printer stopped, they pulled the plug and gave the keys back to the owner. And then they sat there empty, right? We're seeing a lot of empties, a lot of for lease signs, aren't we? Then eventually, you notice every once in a while, you see, wow, somebody moved in. Somebody moved into this store. Maybe the economy is safe. We're coming back. Maybe it was, in fact, a soft landing. Soft landing. I wouldn't get my hopes up too. Listen, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Maybe you come out somewhere in the middle. But, the realities are I'm not seeing enough activity out there. Occasionally, you might see somebody move into a store. They're either getting performance-based rents because the owner knows that, hey, this place sucking air is a bad look. Let's get somebody in there, even if we have to just give them performance-based rents, which means you just turn over your profits or whatever your numbers each month and give me a percentage of it. We'll just do performance-based rents and try to get you up to speed. And eventually, if everything's working out great, we'll get you into a normal lease. That's happening out there. Very creative indeed. No, it's not. It's life support time. It's desperation time. What I'm seeing now is people moving into these stores and giving it a go, even on performance-based rents, and they're shutting down. They can't make it work. We saw people evaporated during lockdowns, and then somebody come in finally and give it a go. And they're on life support. If they're open at all, very few people in there. You can barely keep the doors open. I mean, to pay your employees and the cost and utilities with no customers is insane. So what I'm seeing now, my friends, is potentially a double or triple dip recession knocking on the door. To drive our point home today, I've been going to the beach. I don't know if you can tell by my tan. Saying I haven't taken a 2-week vacation in years. Now, one of the reasons is because I live in a place where it's actually people come here to vacation. So it's like kind of silly for me to go vacation. I wouldn't even know how to take a vacation. I'm 24/7 and working. If you work in real estate, and this is the Johnny come latelys, I remember the first broker, Animal, top producer, became his assistant. I was like, I'll do anything. I'll hold your open houses. I'll do anything. I'll go drive to the store. I'll clean. I'll do anything. He told me, Scott, real estate is 24/7. I just expected to come in, give my 8 hours and go home. Oh no, Scott, that's not how it's working. Real estate, I don't even know how to take a vacation. But I do live in a destination location, so don't feel too bad for me yet. But today, let's jump outside. I'm going to take you to my local beach and show you what's going on there to drive our point home, because I believe there's some problems on the horizon for some of these people that are now moving back in to these stores, restaurants, you name it, any commercial property. If you're rolling the dice and coming back in to give it a go, I hope you have deep pockets. So without further ado, let's jump outside. Then we'll meet back here to wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up, strap in, roll up your windows, lock your doors, maybe even put on that face mask if you still have one. We're going to sunny Southern California and headed to the beach, but it's not all rainbows and sunshine. Here's a restaurant, been here many times, been going to the beach a lot lately, watching this one stuck under construction, sucking air after not surviving lockdowns. A new owner apparently has come in and started remodeling the place. Unfortunately, their timing might not work out as the economy continues to come to a grinding halt. This thing is in serious trouble. The parking lot is now filled with basically people living in their cars, dilapidated RVs. It's not the crown jewel around this beach anymore. They have a huge uphill battle. Properties shut down just to try to reopen, and they're now in worse shape than the company that left. Well, that's potentially what we're seeing here. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. That is what's going on all over America. All over America right now, that place got evaporated. They tried to do this whole takeout only. Remember when restaurants could only do takeout, no inside dining? Well, that just nailed in that coffin. But because they were held up temporarily on free money, they were able to do it. When that went away, they shut the doors. The place went empty. That was a long-standing 20, 30, 40, I don't even know how many years that beachside restaurant was there under one ownership. It killed them. Then it went empty. Now, I'm seeing somebody apparently come take a stab at it, and they are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to reopen that. Stupid. Like, I could see maybe if it was an empty shell retail place and they're giving me performance-based rents and I didn't have to pay any money, just move in and give it a go. That's one thing. But somebody's rolling the dice. And we just had some massive weather here in California. And our beaches, the parking lots are evaporated. This is, one of the local city beaches. A lot of riffraff in the area to start with. And now they're handicapped even further. And if there's any workers, because most of the time I go there to the beach, I usually try to wrap up my day and get to the beach if I have time. There's never anybody there. If there's one or two guys, it's been at a snail's pace. My fear is for these people and people all over America right now that are doing the same thing, especially this ultra exposed. They're spending a ton of money to reopen this place. And my fear is because we have a recession looming, they're going to get opened up just in time for recessionary times, and this could in fact change hands again as bankruptcy might claim this one. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy. Wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the biggest artificially induced bubble ever witnessed in human history with zero organic growth might have some blowback. I'm seeing some stuff right now out there, friends, lurking beneath. Unfortunately, and congratulations if you see this one coming. Most people don't. And in 2008, I didn't see it coming. I thought I did. I didn't. It blindsided me. My fear is we're going to see a lot of people get blindsided in this one. If you halfway expect something, you'll be able to operate much more efficiently within it. There's nothing wrong with taking calculated risk. I don't know how much calculated risk is going on out there. I think people are surviving right now on hopeism. But like I said, we're going to have to continue to heat map, monitor, temperature check this thing every step of the way. And I'll be here to blow the lid off it whenever necessary, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you, it'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, gonna love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. I hope you use it. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.